Dubai is set to benefit significantly from a strategic move to a shorter work week, implemented by the UAE to help boost productivity and for better work-life balance. Along with the new change to align with global markets and to improve economic competitiveness, the United Arab Emirates has also moved its traditional weekend from Friday and Saturday to Saturday and Sunday.
The approach was carefully studied to benefit all segments of the society. Although it may seem like businesses are the primary benefactor of the new working week, we strongly believe that it has been highly beneficial to employees and their families. A globally aligned working week will create the opportunity for those residing in the UAE to better connect with their families abroad and plan their holidays accordingly. Not excluding, of course, the business community, which will surely benefit from aligning itself with the international working hours and enable its inclusion in global markets in real time. We believe it has been in the best interest of society as a whole.
The transition and bid to go global kick-started 2022 and has been applied to the public sector and schools. The financial markets followed soon after the announcement, and in time the private sector is also expected to realign. A large number of international institutions across Dubai are welcoming the new working week already, designed to smooth financial, economic and trade transactions with other countries.
One of the big advantages is that we used to be called in to join, let's say, global or wider calls, discussions, and often they were done on Friday, because in Europe, Friday afternoon is one of those typical days to take it a little bit more easy when it comes to client work. And we were always either excluded because we couldn't take part, or you were forced to take part during the weekend. So for us, from that perspective, it's a real improvement.
This latest decision by the government means that the UAE has become the first country in the world to adopt a 4.5-day work week, running from Monday through to midday on a Friday. Similar trials have previously been rolled out across a number of countries, including Iceland, where 85% of workers adopted a 4-day work week, resulting in a boost to productivity and well-being, which is precisely what Dubai and the UAE are aiming for. The UK also very recently joined the growing list of other countries who are likely to follow suit, including Japan, Spain and New Zealand. The revised timings across the UAE have also been applied to schools, where the school day will finish no later than 12 p.m. on a Friday. A few weeks into the new transition, and schools in Dubai are settling in nicely to their new timetable, with no change to the curriculum.
We've got a real focus on wellbeing here, so to have the opportunity to reduce down that working week so that both our children, our staff and our families can have time together was a real blessing. It came as an interesting surprise, but was one that was really welcomed by staff and pupils. It's been really easy to make some minor little adaptations so that we can keep the richness, the breadth, because what you don't want to do is to reduce down. Education should be fun, it should be broad, and we've been able to do that with tiny tweaks so that we've maximised our teaching and learning time with the children.
And it's not just schools that are adjusting, but families as well. Dubai's long-term residents are excited to do more with their families, describing the new 2.5-day weekend as an important balance for them.
To prioritise to have a balance of family time is so important. The fact that we all get to see our children, and our children need us. Our children need to, we need to be their role models. We need to be around. They need to see us. It's not also at the end of a grumpy day. And I think most parents also loving the fact that they're having happy children at lunchtime, picking up 12. And, the children and, for us, we also have the energy to be with them on that Friday. So I think a lot of people will benefit from it. And there's so many things to do on a Friday. There's also places like the beach clubs like Dosk, and where you can go and spend time with friends on a play date, because also my children don't really have time for play dates at the moment, so this has really been amazing that they get to socially hang out with friends.
With the COVID-19 pandemic highlighting mental wellness and increased flexible working capabilities globally, this form of progressive change from the UAE means a more promising global economic future for the country, whilst continuing to support the well-being of its citizens and residents.